We're talking about strategies on how to improve your business coming out of this pandemic. This week on Event Rental Insider. Depending on the state that you live in, you may be experiencing some really good sales right about now, but one of the things that everybody is facing is a labor shortage. So it depends on the state that you're in, but if you're having a labor shortage, as we've discussed in the Minute Monday video, you really need to raise your prices because when there's a supply and demand mismatch, you have to adjust accordingly since you have a limited capacity. But for those of you who are not being limited by labor shortage and whatnot, if your sales are up and you're getting ready to set some big goals for this coming season, take into account what your inventory level is, what your capacity to deliver is, and do some math. Just the other day, I got an email saying, hey, I want to triple my sales, and that's great, but make sure that you have the inventory and the staff and equipment required to be able to support that kind of growth. I'm a big fan of using spreadsheets, and they're boring and business-like, but seriously, if you do a cash flow projection that says, okay, if my sales are this, how many units do I have to be delivering, and what's that average ticket? And do I have enough vehicles to get that stuff out? Do I have the staff to get it out? And do I even have enough equipment to hit those goals? One thing that we did in our own business is every quarter we set goals, and then we also set an annual goal, and that always includes something called a BHAG. And if you're not familiar with that, that's a big hairy-ass goal. And I encourage everybody to set one of those, but then make sure that you take the time to do the math to support the fact that it's even possible. Because there's no point in setting up a goal that's literally not possible to achieve. You want something that's a stretch, but achievable. All right, that's it for this week's Event Rental Insider. Make sure you like and subscribe so you get notified when we put out more.